Hello friends, in this video I will discuss what is RPO, what is RTO and what is RTA and why these are important metrics for your business. If you like my video, please like, subscribe and share this. Actually, all these three terms RPO, RTO and RTA are used in the context of disaster recovery planning for your business. Now, first understand what is RPO, that is Recovery Point Objective. RPO actually defines the maximum amount of time for which your business can afford the data loss in case of disaster. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Just consider that this line represents the operation timeline for your application, and this timeline will show when your application was running, when did you perform some data backup activity for your application, when your application scaling event happened, and when disaster happened, and how much time you took to recover from the disaster event. Now, let's say in current state, your application is working properly and you have scheduled your database backup at an interval of 30 minutes and your last successful database backup happened at 1 p.m. So, your next database backup will happen at 1:30 p.m. So, what will happen if some disaster event like database crash happen between time T1 and T2? Let's say what will happen if your database crash happen at time T3, that is 1:15 p.m. So now since your database crash happened at time T3 and you took your last database backup at time T1. So in such case, you will lose all the data related to the transaction that happened between the time T1 and T3 because there exists no database backup for these transactions. And as per this timeline, your amount of data loss will keep on increasing as this disaster event move more towards the time T2. And if this database crash happen at time T2 just before your next database backup happen, then you will lose maximum amount of data, right? So as per the definition of RPO, your RPO is equal to T2 minus T1 because this is the maximum amount of time for which your business can lose the data. Value of this RPO is totally dependent upon how critical your application is. Like for a banking application, this RPO will be very less because you cannot afford to lose any transaction data in case of banking application. And smaller the value of RPO, more costlier solution you will have to put in place to meet those RPO. Also keep in mind that RPO does not represent the actual data loss. In fact, it just represents the maximum possible data loss that can happen in case of disaster. So, your actual data loss will be equal to or less than the defined RPO. Now, let's understand what is RTO, that is Recovery Time Objective, with the help of same operation timeline. First, let's look at the definition of RTO. Basically, RTO is the maximum allowed downtime for your application, or you can say maximum allowed recovery time for the application. No matter what, if some disaster event happen, then you should be in a position to bring your application in the working state once again within the defined maximum allowed downtime, which is nothing but the RTO for your application. So let's say if RTO for your application is defined as 4 hours, and since disaster event happened at 1:15 p.m. at time T3, then you should be able to restore your application maximum by 5:15 p.m. If you are not able to bring your application back again within this timeline, then it means you are not able to meet your recovery time objective. Now let's look at another metric, that is RTA, recovery time actual, which represent the actual time interval that you took to recover your application from a disaster. So let's say after disaster event happen, you are able to recover your application at 4:30 p.m. Then your actual recovery time is 3 hours and 15 minutes, which is nothing but T5 minus T3, which represent your RTA, recovery time actual. You should always try to design your disaster recovery plan in a way that you are able to meet your RPO and your actual recovery time is less than or equal to defined recovery time objective. Otherwise, your business might have to face some serious damages. These damages could be either financial loss or it could be some tangible loss like reputation loss, which is also a big loss in the market in long term. All these metrics are very important metrics to consider if you want to prepare your disaster recovery plan. So, as a solution architect for your system, you must always ask these objectives from the business team before you come up with your disaster recovery design. So, friends, this is all about what I wanted to share with you about RPO, RTO, and RTA. And thanks for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and share this.